If there was a legendary move that struck from the heavens, Chongqing's terrain would look like the claw marks it left behind. In the central urban area, mountains and hills make up over 90% of the land. The average amount of flat land per person is only 17 square meters, barely enough for a single parking space. So, how do you fit tens of thousands of skyscrapers, nearly 600 kilometers of rail transit, and 7,000 kilometers of roads in a place like this? Do the people of Chongqing know magic? This time, China Pulse, together with the Zeekr 007 GT, went to Chongqing in search of that magic. In a typical city, when a road meets a steep slope, they build long approach bridges to gradually raise it. But Chongqing, with no space to spare, can only coil the road around and around and around, twisting it 720 degrees into a spring-shaped bridge. And it gets even wilder. This is a narrow valley with a drop of nearly 40 meters, but the north-south inner ring road, the east-west main artery, and the existing service road at the bottom all have to pass through here. On top of that, a new dedicated road to the airport needs to be added. In total, traffic from 8 different directions must converge at this single point. If you were to simply connect each pair of directions, you would need to build up to 48 separate ramps, which would create a tangled mess. So how on earth do you build this interchange? Look, to get from the westbound main road to the southbound one with a smooth turn, the best option is a ramp that doesn't have to cross over the main artery. You can build a similar ramp to go from east to north. But what about the ramp from west to north? Use the magic word, merge. You see, this ramp can merge with the west to south ramp, this red section here, and then merge with the east to north ramp, this blue section. Finally, the east to south ramp can also merge with the east to north ramp, this green section. Isn't that much simpler? By connecting each direction one by one and merging any overlapping ramps, congratulations! You've just designed one of China's most complex interchanges, the Panlong Interchange. It has 5 levels from top to bottom, with a height difference of nearly 40 meters, equivalent to a 13-story building. Let's count the ramps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Minus 1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. A full 18 of them. And to prevent drivers from getting lost, each ramp only offers 2 directional choices. And there's a U-turn lane pre-built on the bottom level just in case. But we have an even smarter way. I am now navigating to the Panlong Interchange. Up ahead, you can see the entire Panlong Interchange. Traffic from multiple directions converges here, so it's quite complex. Let's see how the Zeekr's assisted driving performs. Thankfully, the Zeekr's assisted driving navigated us smoothly through the complex challenge of the Panlong Interchange. Then there's the even taller Sujiaba Interchange, which spirals 360 degrees to climb 72 meters, which is like building an interchange on top of a 24-story building. It's a real-life thrill ride into the clouds. But even interchanges need some empty land to be built. What if there's no empty land at all? Well, then you just. Between the south bank of the Jialing River and the foot of Eling Mountain, there's a narrow plot of land, about 150 meters long and 20 meters wide. A large building was being developed here, but as it happened, the monorail's line 2, which was also under construction, had nowhere else to put a station. So it had to be built right here. What could they do? The only solution was to have the tracks and the building coexist by creating a 3-story high space within the building for the train to pass through. But the noise from the train would disturb the residents' lives. And even more seriously, the constant vibrations would be fatal to the building. So what was the solution? The designers came up with a solution. Simply keep the tracks bridge completely separate from the building's load-bearing structure. That way, the vibrations couldn't be transferred. As for the noise, Chongqing's monorail trains use pneumatic rubber tires and air springs to support the train cars. making them quieter than subways that use traditional steel wheels on steel rails. Additionally, the equipment mezzanine above the tracks and the station hall below act as sound barriers, reducing the noise by 7 to 19 decibels, which keeps it well within national standards. And this is the famous Liziba station. I'm standing right across from the Liziba light rail station right now, and I'm sure you all know what I'm about to do, right? This is so delicious. I've never eaten anything this good. On the Yuzhong Peninsula, in the heart of Chongqing, the maximum height difference between the mountainside and the riverbank is over 200 meters. So how do you build a quick way to get down the mountain? Building separate staircases, escalators, or cable cars. That was Chongqing's old way of solving the problem. This time, you're tasked with finding a different way. So you select a building on the mountainside, turn its roof into a public square, and then connect it to a high-rise at the foot of the mountain with a skywalk. This way, the elevators inside the high-rise become a public express route down the mountain. And at the same time, it creates the surreal scene where a building's roof is a road. And my first floor is your 22nd, a truly magical sight. Congratulations, you've just designed Quixing Tower. There's also Baekseonju, which follows a similar principle. It uses a 140-meter-long elevated walkway inside the complex to connect different units to the city streets. But is there an even more space-efficient solution? The only way is to combine multiple forms of transportation. This is Hongyankan Metro Station, located deep inside the mountain. If you plan to leave from exit 4 but accidentally walk out of exit 2, you'll be facing a vertical drop of 141 meters, which is like stacking 5 liberation monuments on top of each other. Oh, I got that wrong. There are as many as 860 steps. Are you still going to climb it? This is nothing. Let's keep going. What did you say? Hold on. We can't keep up. Come on, you can do it. The engineers have already thought of everything for you. This escalator gets you to the top of the mountain with ease. It actually combines the mountain path with the subway tunnel, of course. You could also challenge yourself to an exhilarating vertical marathon. Chongqing, Chongqing, Chongqing. I suddenly saw the light. I see the light. Whoa. Done. I made it to the top. I'm a Chongqing local now. Could it get any more incredible? Of course. Taking this combined thinking approach to the extreme is a massive transportation hub that integrates high-speed rail and the subway, with shopping malls and office buildings. Highways share the same land with parks and stadiums, trains and cars speeding along side by side. When every inch of land is given multiple purposes, the rises and falls of the mountain city are seamlessly smoothed away. With such surreal designs, Chongqing's architects must have all gone bald, right? Even a cableway has to be designed over 30 times. Haha, you've certainly got a good head of hair. You see, originally, the banks of the Yangtze and Jialing rivers were lined with layers upon layers of stilt houses. In Chongqing today, even though they've built new, reinforced concrete buildings, they still cling to the mountainside. The people of Chongqing have a philosophy that explains this. When faced with the mountains and the land, they don't try to fight it. Instead, they find every possible way to coexist and, ultimately, live in symbiosis with it. They use many clever and direct methods to solve this problem. Every city, every piece of land, has its own unique charm. As a designer, you shouldn't destroy its existing charm or compromise the new functions you add. Letting the two coexist, that's the best design. Chongqing's surreal, complex, and counterintuitive transportation designs weren't created just to look cool. They are the spatial wisdom honed by generations of mountain city residents working with limited space. In Chongqing, you might not have much, but with wisdom, you can carve paths through mountains. With a bit of boldness, you can live a Bashi life. The mountains have their own paths, and the people of Chongqing have their own wisdom. This is so delicious. I've never eaten anything this good. Ha ha ha. We're out foraging for food right now. Take a look. Say one more word and I'll stew you and eat you. So tell us how you felt about this shoot. All I can say is shooting on location these days is really not easy. You have to cherish every moment you get to film. Was there anything that made you happy? It really was delicious. So good. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Wanzamian noodles. The flavor is great.